Hey y'all, it's your boy Poseidon, and in this video I just wanted to give a brief little update on where we are with the top 100 ranking. For those of you guys who don't know, in 2023 and in the summer of 2024, I made a top 100 ranking of competitive players throughout all of Mortal Kombat 1, and this ranged from online events to offline events to pretty much anything that's under the competitive scope. And I made some limitations based off that to kind of narrow down where we were getting the results from to the most legitimate events. Recently, I have been kind of thinking about it, and it was kind of mounting that it was going to be this huge project, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I have some people who are helping. Shout out to the committee that's helping with the Mortal Kombat 1 Top 100. I kind of went to them and was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with all these online events. And the big thing is that we have such a focus on online events, and there isn't a database where I can just go and just like click on a player and it'll show me all the results, the head-to-head versus people. All of that stuff needs to be done manually. And it was to the point where it was just seeming so overwhelming. You had to go from all these avenues, all these different websites, go to all these TOs, see if they'll be cooperative. And it was to the point where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. And I thought a lot about it. And eventually I came to the conclusion that I'm definitely still going to do it. And the big thing is the focus is going to be predominantly on offline tournaments, and I'm going to use all the results from 2024. So anything that happened from January 1st, 2024 to the end of the year will all be included in this ranking, and it's going to be predominantly based off offline events. Now, that doesn't mean that if you didn't go to a big major in Mortal Kombat 1 in 2024 that you're not going to be included in the list. However, it would make it very difficult. An example I will give is someone like Get Wrecked Yo, who is dominating these online events, constantly winning and getting top 8, doing super well. And we haven't really seen them offline, but they have such a crazy good online presence and are winning these events that they definitely should be included in the ranking, and other players like that will still definitely be included. However, if you haven't really made a name for yourself in Mortal Kombat 1 offline, the chances that you make the list are slim. Like I said, unless you're constantly playing in online events and doing super well all the time. This is just so we can actually construct a list. I think it's also offline is the most legitimate medium for competitive gaming, especially fighting games with like latency and things like that. So it just made sense to do it like this. It was either that or basically don't do the ranking. And I think this is the best compromise we could have came with. The plan is to get the ranking out before Frosty Faustings, which is going to be the week of January 25th. So around the 20th or so, we're going to be dropping a video. And what the plan is to drop it all in one go, rankings 100 through 1 in one video, all the graphics, all everything. I'm going to try to go over players, what got them on the list and stuff like that. Me and the committee of people that are working on the ranking are going to be, working over the next couple of weeks to make this list and to make it happen. I think this is something that's good for the community, and why I decided to do it, and why I kind of was a little bit hesitant to do one is because in terms of my personal gain, I don't get a ton. Like I get the videos and stuff like that, but like in terms of how much work it is to how much I gain, this is definitely a labor of love and something I wanted to do for the community, and something I'm happy to do, and something that is fun, but it is a lot of work, especially if I want to make it legitimate, and I think this is the best way to do it. So events, obviously offline tournaments will be the biggest thing, and then we're going to kind of go through some bigger online events too. So those, it's not like they're not going to be included. Like the ProCom online will definitely be something that's very much included. Big events like Rips Arena, Coliseum, and Champion of the Realms definitely won't be ignored. Definitely not something that I'm going to go through every single one of those brackets and see the head-to-head and stuff like that. But if you're someone who did super well in those tournaments, those will obviously count for you towards the top 100 ranking. But I said I'm going to be pretty strict about what online events are considered. Definitely when it comes to like head-to-head, like tiebreakers, like this person's 40th, this person's 41st, like who should be above and below. It's like, okay, well, this person crushed it online and this person didn't do as well. So like stuff like that, what can kind of put someone ahead or behind, will definitely be included. But like I said, it's going to be basically predominantly based off offline tournaments. It was just the easiest way. Basically basically the only way you can make this happen. It would just be too hard to collect all the data. Like I said, all that stuff is done manually. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to the list dropping and towards the end of January. And like I said, try to get it out before Frosty Faustings, and which is going to be the weekend of January 25th. And yeah, that's going to do it, guys. And I'll see you guys at the next video.